Why do you like to be alive? Yes everyone. This post has a lot of awards and many people in this thread have gotten awards too. However, please keep in mind, Rule 7 link, reddit.com/r/AskReddit/wiki/index, UTM_SOURC equals REDDIT and UTM_MEDIUM equals USERTEXT and UTM_NAME equals ASKREDDIT and UTM_CONTENT equals G5_2QH1I-WIKI Rule 7, and stop begging for rewards. Because a lot of you are doing it, and it is against the rules. Additionally, if anyone is reading this thread and struggling, there are some resources available. There's /r/susaduach, where well-meaning and sympathetic people will try and help, but be aware they aren't trained. There's /r/teenagers which is for teenagers going through difficult times, but they are also not trained. The Befrienders link, befrienders.org/website is a global list of local suicide help charities. Use it to find an organization in your country. You should be able to call or email them for free, and they'll speak to you and try and help you without being judgmental. There's an old man I sometimes visit who can talk your ear off for hours on end. You'll sit down with him, and he'll start to unload his stories, one after the other, of his old friends, his years in the radio industry, and his misadventures chasing women. Once, halfway through his usual ramble, he stopped, turned to me, and said, "You know what? Life is fun, and it stinks to know that I'm getting close to the end. Because the whole thing's just been so damned fun." That's always stuck with me. It's my belief that the person who's had the most successful life is the one who, when it's all said and done, has the best stories to tell his grandkids. Personally, I'm approaching 30, and I feel like the past 20 years of my life could be literally erased from my memory, and I wouldn't lose anything of value. Working on fixing that now though. My goal is that when I'm 40 I won't wish for cancer anymore. I'm also approaching 30, and while I don't feel the same way about my past 20 years, I'm still making it my goal to make my 30s better than my 20s. I feel like I've been told my whole life by our culture that 20s are your prime, but I'm going to defy that. I survived cancer. I was given weeks to live, and miraculously got remission. Life post-cancer is a terrible struggle, mentally and physically, but I wouldn't trade it for the alternative. I now get to watch my adorable niece grow up. I get to look at the world with a completely different perspective. I get to enjoy being with my wife and traveling the world as much as possible. Death would solve a lot of the pain I currently live with, but the eternal sadness it would cause my family would haunt me. Just reread your post in r/gunners not even a day ago from 2 years ago. I'm proper gassed you made it, mate. Congratulations. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. I still can't believe I survived. Cause I believe one day it will get better and I'll be happy, even though I'm not now. Someone's got to feed my Tamagotchi. Cause there are pies to be eaten. Pie is a good reason to be alive. Pro tip, take up baking, and you can eat all the pie you want. Your friends will love you, too. _close bracket. I cheated that tip and married someone who loves baking. All the same perks with much less work. Occasional serotonin. It hits me every once in a while. Also garlic bread. Serotonin caused by garlic bread. Has cracked it. BC and fastest sperm. I'm speed. I am pedo speed. There's a lot of places I still want to go. Books I want to read. Movies I want to see. Even if I don't get to experience it all before I die, I like the anticipation of it all. This right here. Very relatable. Also imagine all the cool stuff that might happen in the future. And all the cool places you might visit. That is what I look forward to. I haven't tried all the restaurants in my area and it actually has been a good motivator to cherish the whole life thing. That is surprisingly extremely simple and cute and beautiful. I need a new area. Happiness in tiny things is absolutely the key to being truly happy. Walking to work or uni or whatever and looking at how cool certain buildings, clouds, clothing etc looks, and just appreciating the beauty of the world is a prime example. I have a friend that's going through some tough times, so I like to check up on him every day and encourage him. You're a good friend. He's not a good friend. He's a great friend. It's not necessarily that I like to be alive now, but the nature of life is a constant ebb and flow of thrills and disappointments implies a coming wave of joy sooner or later. I hope it does for you. I hope it does for Link. imga.com/ftblia. Jiv. Watching sunrises with a hot cup of tea. Singing my favorite songs in a place with good acoustics. Using really soft yarn to knit something nice for someone. Calling a friend and hearing the joy in their voice when they realize it's me. Snow days. Making s'mores at a bonfire. It's all the little things. I hope you can find all the little things you love in life. There's so many. Please be safe. Friend, edit. Thank you all so much for the awards. Including my first silver. You sound like a treasure to be around. I always try my best. My dogs. I can't imagine leaving them behind. It's hard enough leaving them home when you go to work. Yes. But it also melts my heart to see how happy they are when they see me. Every time I accomplish something or finish an assignment, I just feel so ducking proud of myself. I feel so lucky to be alive and in the place in the world I have. I saw you're an indie game developer. Good luck with any projects you may be working on. It's a tough business. Thanks. I'm actually planning to have a different job apart from that to have a steady income. So I'll only be a hobbyist. It seems better than being dead. Not better than dead, but once alive. Dying becomes scary. There's some shit I still need to do. The list keeps growing, so it's kind of an ongoing thing. Edit. Holy smokes, this blew up. THX everyone for the awards and updates. Spite. I'm more of a Fanta guy myself. Fantastic. Donuts and dogs. Triple D. Donuts. Dogs. Dicks. Donuts. Dogs. Ditties. Man. All the good in this world. Joking around and laughing with your friends until you can't breathe anymore. A random dog running up to you to sniff your butt. Getting your first kiss. The smells from bakeries when you head out in the morning. Staring at the moon late at night knowing there's someone out there doing the same. Hugging your parents after not seeing them for a while. Cuddling with you so after you did the beep peep scaddedly do. A stranger's baby smiling at you when you're waiting for a bus. The taste of the watermelon on a hot summer day and laying on the couch under a blanket watching the flames in the fireplace on a cold winter evening. Listening to the music in your bed on a Friday night knowing you don't have to set up an alarm for tomorrow. Texting your crush late at night, both of you being dead as tired, but neither one wanting it to stop. The feeling of accomplishment when you finally learn to tie your shoes yourself. When you finally reach the bathroom after having to pee really bad. Telling a joke and the whole group of people laughs. Reading a book at the seaside while the sun unbeknownst to you slowly burns in a dick a sibling drew on your back with a sunscreen. Finally beating a game you've been playing for weeks. Making a meme yourself and thousands of strangers on Reddit like it too. When you inconsistently water your cactus, but the cactus is just fine with it and it blooms to thank you, and you didn't even know cactuses can bloom. When you're really tired after a workout and your muscles are sore the next day, but hey, you know you did something good for yourself. Starving yourself because you know grandma is going to cook your favorite meal and you have to eat it all. Sometimes you gotta stop and appreciate the little things. Excellent post, mate. To enjoy and experience things that make me truly happy while I still can. There's always opportunity to enjoy life, even if it doesn't seem like it. And I'm glad I learned that rather than giving up. Right now it's really hard for me, but I'm really trying to find happiness in small things. Like the early morning tea and Parasite winning Best Picture. So yeah, keep feeding that stupid brain some mini candies to distract it. Dude, happiness in small things is absolutely the secret to true happiness. I bought a really nice water bottle a while back, insulated, easy open lid. I was no joke riding that high for about 6 weeks. It's a ducking great bottle. Being dead kinda boring NGL. Edit. Stop giving awards, cringe strangers. The simplicity in this post is almost poetic. I keep hoping something worth living for will happen to me. Maybe it's up to you to make it happen. If you keep waiting for something to change, chances are slim it will. You can start small. Everyone's first steps are small in a way. I fought for it and got it back. Stood on a bridge in December, but family and therapy got me back on track. There are still a lot of lost emotions and confusion within me, but my therapist and me are working on it. That is the shit. Right there. Being tough enough, or desperate enough, to work with whatever therapy can throw at you. Doing that can make you invincible, in a strange, counterintuitive way. I can say from personal experience that I didn't get therapy when I needed it, and more than once found myself with a gun to my head. But I didn't do it, and I couldn't tell you why. But I so desperately wish that I would have gotten help. If anyone reading this is struggling, please find help. It makes it so much easier to work through feelings of all kinds. We're all rooting for you. Honestly, a good story. I used to devour libraries as a kid. I usually have something going on in the background while I work, and I listen to fiction podcasts voraciously. There's always a new story, but that moment when you find a good one and it connects with you, chef's kiss. Please do not eat my place of employment. Food and Shrek, but mainly Shrek. Shrek is food. I never knew my father, and my wife is pregnant with our first child. I like being alive because I'm about to get the chance to be the dad I needed when I was growing up. You'll be a great dad, my mans. My firstborn was born 10 hours ago. This is what I live for too. Growing up, my mother always told me that the only time she ever saw my father cry was when I was born. I had a bad relationship with him, so she would say that to remind me that he loves me, even if he was tough with me. So I decided, when I was 12, that I'm going to always do my best in life, so that when the moment will come, that I will have a kid, or more than one, I will be ready to make them feel so loved, that they will never doubt that. So congratulations. You're awesome. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more daily Reddit videos.